Hey guys, so this is Louis. Very first inbox review on my very first Airfix kit. Now, let me put it this way, that way the glare doesn't bother you. This is the Supermarine Seafire on 148 scale from Airfix. The Seafire, just to give you a little insight on the kit, the Seafire is pretty much the naval version of the Spitfire. It was adapted for operation from aircraft carriers. That's why you have the folding of the wings option, like you see here. My recommendation is, if you're gonna do a Seafire, do it with the wings fold up. Otherwise, you're just building a Spitfire. Okay? And the word Seafire is a Spitfire, no, what is it? Sea Spitfire, just abbreviated together. Okay? So let's take a look at the box, what's inside. Right away we have, now I already opened this, I already took it out of the bag, because I'm like a little kid. When I get a kit, I want to open it, touch it, smell it, the whole 9 yards. So I already took it out of the bag, I shall say, because the one thing I didn't like right away was that they put the sprues together in one bag. But as you guys will see in a minute, the plastic is very thick, so that's always a good thing, I think. The clear plastic, on the other hand, it's not the clearest canopies out there. It's very thick, which in a way could be good, could be bad. Good in the sense that the thicker the plastic, the less chance of cracking. But bad in the fact that they're a little foggy, but you could use different techniques. You could polish them, you could dip them on future floor wax. That always makes them look better. So I really don't mind it. I like the fact that they put it in its own bag. Decals. I was looking at the decals. Let me bring you in a little bit, and that way you could see them really good. I said a little bit, but this is what I want to show you. The register is very, very good. When I say register, I mean I'm able to read the small writing or the stencils. There's a lot of manufacturers on there. They, their register just flat out sucks. Sometimes it just looks like somebody just scribbled some lines and stuff. It's very awful. But this decals, I gotta say, I'm very impressed. They don't look flat, they don't look glossy. They're kind of semi-gloss finish. I like that too. So we hope that they're very, very workable. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean. Instructions, very, very simple. Unlike dragon armor kits, where you get these blueprints and you feel like you need a engineering degree to read them. These are very, very simple, very, very nice. They give you degree angles, options and stuff. It actually reminds me of work, because I work with a lot of that. But yeah, it's very, very nice. Like I said, unfolded, folded options right here. They also give you the option to have it in a stand, but the stand, you understand, you have to buy it separately. So, but I like to have my aircraft on the ground in kind of like a display kind of mode. I think it looks a lot better that way. Very, very nice instructions. They also provide a figure. I don't think we'll be using the figure because of the version that we're doing, but it's a nice option to have. Painting schemes, I believe there's 3 of them. This is the one we're going for. It's the training unit painting scheme, which is got the yellow tips and the yellow flaps and all that stuff. I like it because it's a nice contrast on the color scheme. You know, it's just my personal opinion, but they're very, very nice. That's the other scheme. They even give you room for your notes. You could put stuff like what kind of paints you need, what are you gonna glue first or unglue first, build first and not build first. You could put Lewis is an idiot doing inbox reviews. I don't know, whatever you want. Okay. All right, so one thing I noticed right off the bat was how heavy these things were. Even Phil Flory, he points that out, and man, he was right. It's very heavy, which tells me that plastic is very, very thick. One thing I noticed too, and it's one of those things that you're like, you know, you don't mind, but you wonder why. And what I'm talking about is the panel lines. The panel lines are very, very heavy on the fuselage. They're very, very heavy. To me, they're a little bit out of scale, but you know, I've seen it painted on the web. There's, I think, about 7 or 8 photo builds, and they look fine. And you know, some of them they're like, yeah, they're too heavy, and then the other ones they're like, no, that's fine. This is the figure that I was talking about. We're not gonna use the figure because of the folded options, you know, folded wings option. The exhaust, they're not hollow, they're not drilled in. You know, they don't have holes, in other words, so we might have to take a pin vise and just drill the holes. That shouldn't take too long. Okay, so that's the first sprue. They only have 2 sprues, so this is the first one. Looks very nice. I like the fact that you could flex, you know, you bend the plastic. But yeah, it looks really, really nice detail, you know. Another thing that I like is the options that you get. Obviously, like I said a million times by now, fold it and unfold it. This section right here, that's your own unfold options. Those are the ones that you will need. We're doing the folded, so these are the ones that we need to have them fold. Another thing that I noticed and I liked was that when you fold the wings, some kits out there, they don't give you any detail on the folding of the wings, you know. Sometimes it's just 2 flat pieces. What I'm talking about is the detail that you get when you open them up. This one is the exception, you know. You have really, really nice detail on that, so that's always a plus. And that's gonna be painted on red because that's the way the training unit was painted. Okay, so there you guys have it. It's a very, very nice kit. I highly recommend it. For the price, you get a really nice kit. I've seen kits that run for $40 and the detail, it's okay. You always have the option to go and get aftermarket. This is an exception. I think that straight out of the box it should look okay, but you know, very first review, inbox review, let me know what you thought about it. Not a very good one in my opinion. Not like Schwan Hunt 227 or basic inbox reviews. All those guys, they're very good at that. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys. Very, very, very nice kit. I'm looking forward to building it. So it's one of those kits that are very, very fun to build. Okay, this is Louis. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys on my next video, and take care. Happy holidays. Bye bye.